Hey dolls, welcome back to another video. If you're new, welcome. I'm not gonna ask you to subscribe and like and do all that. Like, you don't even know me, we don't even know each other like that. But what I am gonna ask you to do is stick around, watch this video, and at the end, you can decide if you wanna subscribe and be a doll. But I mean, come on, who don't wanna be a doll? For today's video, I'm gonna be taking y'all step by step, showing y'all what I like to do to prep my hair for protective styles, whether that's gonna be a wig, whether it's gonna be braids, twists, no matter what it is, this is the routine that I like to follow when I'm prepping my hair for a protective style. So I'm actually gonna do some mini twists in my hair, which will be the next video, so stay tuned for that. But instead of just starting that video with stretched out, wash, detangled, all that kind of stuff, I thought it would be a good idea to actually show y'all what I do to prep my hair. So if this sounds like something up your alley and you want to learn more about my tips and tricks and how I prep my hair for protective styles, keep on watching. Let's get into it. So I have this super old bun from my previous video when I did the ponytail, turning a half wig into a ponytail. So my hair is super old. I haven't washed it in about 2 weeks. So I'm just going through my hair and just getting any loose strands. Then I'm gonna start to part my hair into 4 sections. I always work in sections, and I'm gonna start by parting it into 4 sections, but then I'm gonna end up splitting each of these in half again. So I'm gonna go in with my red pimento oil from Tropic. This is one of my favorite oils, but it is something that you have to rinse out, which is why I like to use it kind of like as a pre-poo before I wash my hair. I'm just gonna put that directly on my scalp and then massage it in with my fingers. And then I'm gonna take some water and spritz that in. I'm not soaking my hair, I'm just making it a little damp. And then I'm gonna take this rinse out conditioner from Grow Secrets. Since I had my baby girl, my postpartum hair just gets super matted. So I love this conditioner because it has a lot of slip without having to use a ton of product. And it just makes the detangling process for my postpartum hair much easier. And then I'm gonna take my wide tooth comb and just detangle starting from my ends and work my way up. I'm only gonna work on my ends, and then I'm gonna jump into splitting this section in half again. And I'm gonna go in with my comb just to make sure it's really detangled. And just a quick length check for y'all. And then once I'm done detangling, I'm gonna go ahead and braid my hair. I know y'all have seen me do this in the past, and usually I would twist my hair, but I noticed that twisting my hair, at least lately, it didn't used to do this before, but now when I wash my hair, the twists kind of come unraveled in the shower. So I like to braid it to make sure that my hair stays stretched, doesn't unravel, and that my roots, most importantly, stay stretched so I don't have to detangle them again when I finish washing. And then I'm gonna do the same thing to the other half, detangle with my wide tooth comb, and then braid it to make sure that our roots and our hair stay stretched and won't tangle back up. So once I have my 2 braids, it's time to move on to the next section. So I'm gonna go in with my red pimento oil, rub that on my scalp, and by massaging our scalp, not only are we getting some good blood circulation, which will help promote growth, but we're also lifting all of that dandruff and buildup that's been on our scalps for Lord knows how many weeks. And then I'm gonna part that half in half again, spritz it with some water, add my conditioner, and detangle from ends to roots. Once that's nice and detangled and my comb gets a smooth pass through, I'm gonna go ahead and braid it. And you don't have to braid your hair all the way to the end. I usually braid majority of my hair and leave about maybe 2-3 inches and just twist it. So one side is done, and boom, the next side is done too. Now we're ready to wash. Let's go. Once I'm in the shower, I like to lightly massage under some warm water, and then I'm gonna go in with my T-Gel and lather up twice before I deep condition. I'm gonna deep condition with this 10-minute mask from Grow Secrets. This is a part of the same collection as the conditioner that I use to detangle. Now, once it's evenly distributed throughout my hair, I'm gonna go ahead and put it up in a bun, finish the rest of my shower, and then rinse it out. Now, once that's rinsed out, we are ready to style. So I'm gonna work on 2 braids at a time. So I'm gonna take out these first 2 braids. Now I'm gonna go in with my castor oil. This is something that can be left on your scalp, so I like to use this post-wash. And I'm sitting here like, why don't I feel the oil on my scalp? I could usually feel it, but I'm like, what's going on? And look at that, the freaking top was still on. Then I'm gonna lightly spritz with some water, and then I'm gonna seal that in with my Mongongo oil. And this is the only product that I'm using to stretch my hair. And then I'm gonna part smaller sections and begin to install my curl formers. And I like using Curlformers for a heatless blowout because it's great for stretching your hair, and not only stretching your hair, but keeping your roots stretched out too. I'm gonna show y'all how it looks in the end, but these are great for stretching your roots. And y'all already know I'm gonna do the same exact thing to the other braid. I'm using pink on one side and orange on the other side. And each braid is getting about 3 to 4 curl formers. So once those 2 braids are done, I'm gonna take down another 2 braids and do the same exact process, oiling and massaging my scalp, spritzing lightly with some water, following up with my Mongongo oil, and then I'm gonna go ahead and install the curl formers. Like I said, it's gonna be about 3 to 4 for each braid. And I'm gonna keep on repeating this process until I reach the front. And here we go. We got our curl formers all installed. We're ready to dry. I did end up using the entire pack. As you can see, I let these air dry for a complete no heat stretch, but if you want to sit under a hooded dryer, you definitely can. And now that they're dry, I'm gonna go ahead, slip these babies out, and look at these curls. Y'all let me know if you want like an in-depth curl formers routine and how I finesse my curl former sets, because I loved these curls and I low-key did not want to comb them out. And here's a clip of my roots. As y'all can see, like I mentioned earlier, the curl formers are great for stretching your roots. And this is how my hair looks when I just separate those curls. I could have went straight into combing it out, but I just wanted to separate them, take a couple pictures, and show y'all what it looks like. And then I'm gonna take a wide tooth comb and bam, stretched out, looking all good. So let's go over to the next side so I can show you exactly what I did. So I separate this half of my head into 3 sections, and I'm gonna take that same wide tooth comb I used earlier and use that to comb through these curls, and you're gonna see exactly how it turns out and makes it look like a blowout. Always want to start combing from your ends and work your way up, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. And there you go, it looks all nice and stretched out. So I'm gonna section this off so it doesn't get all lost in the sauce while I detangle, well not detangle, while I comb out the other 2 sections. And y'all know it is part of the natural hair 10 commandments to never detangle dried hair. But here's the thing, our hair is already detangled, so it's not gonna require as much manipulation and as much combing as it would if our hair was tangled up right now. And the Mongongo oil is great for softening my hair so that I can actually comb through my dry hair, and it's soft enough to not cause any breakage or any friction on my hair. And our hair is still light, it's not weighed down, it's not heavy, it's nice, light, and fluffy, just how I wanted it. But this is the foundation for any protective styles that I want. So we're gonna take the other half down, and there we go. This is it, our heatless 100% heat-free blowout. And that is it, dolls. Thank you so much for watching this video. As always, I hope y'all enjoyed it. More importantly, I hope y'all learned something, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Bye.